Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Today I'd like to talk about the Bitcoin price graph bouncing off this triangle here. It looks really good and something positive now for the Bitcoin price. I am going to be putting in a long position very shortly, just trying to get a good price here, and it's probably about the best I can get, I think. So if it does go below the triangle, I will be most likely being stopped out. But let's see what we've got today. So obviously it's looking good here. If we go to the daily time frame, we've got 4 days down. We've got a signal reversal here on the low on the triangle. So surely we can have some upside here. The worst case scenario would be like sideways, barely up, sideways and down. What would that look like? Basically, worst case scenario is something like that. The bullish scenario is that we come up here, we have a breakout, and where would that go? Let's have a look here. Let's put in a trend line from there to there, move that to there. So that would give us a target around the 5150 area, which is quite high because we've got all this downward sloping moving averages, which is a real worry, and it's not going to be so easily overcome. It is a worry. We've got the 200-day moving average, which is a real worry. So breaking that will be a great sign, and then we've got the 100-day moving average there with the 89-day. I want to take you over to a different graph and just point something out. So the moving averages here are maybe a little bit more clear for what I want to point out, and that is during the COVID situation low, we bounced above these moving averages, and the market has basically turned into a bull market. It may have been, say, bull or neutral to start with, and it was a bullish market. There was no sell signal. Once it moved through the moving averages, there was no sell signal on the moving averages. This is not like a sell signal here. I think we have to bounce off the moving average and then make a new low, a retest and a new low. So the first sell signal we really have is here. If we're breaking down a retest and then a new low, you could be obviously sell short here, seeing the impending doom. Sell short here, that's a different situation. We are underneath the moving averages, so to see some consolidation there and to go short, it's a pretty aggressive move. But anyway, the point I wanted to make is that we've only just crossed these moving averages down below the moving averages. Only been 3 weeks after 1 year. So we've gone up for 1 year, and now we've broken to, I would say we've broken to a bear market. So I don't really call this a counter trend, but I prefer to have the bullish upside between now and September and October. So if that was going to happen, then what we really need to see is a strong move up with a minimal retracement, and then we can say, okay, the Bitcoin price can move up above these moving averages. It does have a lot of strength in it, and we'll soon see. 2 weeks time, this will all become clear. So that's basically what I wanted to point out today. Going back to the graph, maybe go to a 4-hour graph. Obviously we are below everything on the 4-hour graph. We really have to punch up against that. But some good news here. 4-hour graph, we got this Chastix is just turned up. We got the MACD's turned up. The histogram of the MACD should turn positive in the next bar or two if we have a bullish bar. So yeah, I think a rare opportunity here to feel comfortable to go long. If it goes below the triangle, then I would look to take a small loss on that. Something that's coming up time-wise that I don't usually look at, but it's sticking out like a sore thumb. We've got the time between the two tops, and 50% of that time pulled this high here, and another 50%, well, 100% more will pull out this time here. So that's coming in the 7th of next month at just before when the market opens. Yeah, so that's going to be very interesting to pay attention to that and to see how that goes. Interestingly, the 50% mark pulled the high there, 50% mark pulled the high there. So yeah, I'll have to pay attention to that. I'll do an update then, and I'll be doing an update every day. So if that's something interesting that you'd like to hear about, please like and subscribe, and see you next time.